Hello everybody. I'm getting ready to start cooking because people are saying that they're hungry. I think I'm going to do these my traditional way. The way I do them is stewed chicken. Add a little bit more flavor to it. And I'm going to stewed chicken. Add a little bit more flavor to it. Got to see how I'm going to do that though. Got to see. Not sure yet. This in my mind is coming to me. There are no recipes. And then I'm going to use Kinders, wood-fired garlic, some white pepper, garlic salt. I think I'm gonna add a Kinder seafood. I like spices, and my wife wants the garlic lemon garlic wings. So use a little bit of onion salt. I'm gonna do some Cajun seasoning as well. And I gotta find out if I got lemon. I think I got a, yeah, I do got a lemon. Fresh. So what we'll get started with is dinner. So I got my pot here. I'm gonna put the chicken in. I'm gonna put it on the back burner. These are my seasonings. I'm using that little horse thing. Like $2 at the Walmart. Sucks. I'm gonna take this stick of butter, turn it on about medium, drop, and I did use some of the butter, so I'm gonna drop it in there. What I have done is I have washed the chicken. I'm gonna use less water than I usually do. I'm just gonna try to get it a thick broth. I'm gonna add a little bit of cornstarch to get it a thick broth, but right now they're just simmering in the butter. And that's what you want it to look like, a little brown. Now what I'm gonna do, this right here is capital city sauce, the Mambo sauce, but what it is, it's Dale's inside. And I'm gonna sprinkle the Dale's. I like Dale's. Dale's is good, so I'm going to be generous with it. Alright. And that gives it its flavor there. And then I'm going to add some water and cover it up. Put it on the back burner and let it warm. No, I'll put it on. Oh, there you go. Okay. And let it. I'm going to add a little bit more to it. Alright. Bone broth. I have a little bit left. A little bit of bone broth left. And I got some black garlic tomato puree. I've added in a lot of my dishes. So we'll come over here. Add a little bit of bone broth. I'm gonna add some of this bone broth to the garlic lemon as well. All right, yeah, looking good. Okay, Kinders. Mr. Steve got me onto Kinders. Okay, some white pepper, not a lot because the white pepper is a little, sprinkle a little bit on. And that's just the garlic salt, regular Clover Valley garlic salt. And this is for pretty much for the kids. You know, they don't do a lot of. Okay, here's the black garlic tomato puree. I'm gonna take it, find a little spot, dip it in, and there you go. And just stir the seasonings around. I don't have a lot of seasonings, water this time, so I usually fill it up a little bit more, but I'm not. Okay. And we'll let this, I'm gonna turn this over. We're gonna let this simmer in the seasoning for a little bit. We're gonna let this simmer. So I'm getting ahead of myself. So I washed the small chicken wings. I put some butter in there, as you can see the yellow. I'm putting the chicken in there now. And I'm going to season it up a little bit, but not a lot. And let it cook a little bit in this pot. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of water, a little bit of cornstarch, and see if I can't thicken it up to a roux to get it to cook and simmer. All right, so I combined all the ingredients. I'm gonna set them here, turn them around, and you can see them. My wife said she wanted a little bit of Cajun, so that's what I have. So that's white pepper, garlic, onion, Kinder's, Cajun, and the seafood. This right here, my lemon. These are the seasonings right here. I'm just gonna spread them over top. Spread them over top. Put a little bit of seasoning into them. Out. Alright. And from there we're gonna let them simmer some more, and then I'm gonna start making. You see the stewed chicken is rumbling really good. So that should be done by 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna just turn it down a little bit and let it continue to simmer. That's what I just did. Came over here, a little bit of cornstarch and a little bit of the broth. And then we're gonna start making the garlic lemon sauce. All right. So there it is, the sauce I'm gonna make. That's cooking. I got my lemon cut with the seeds taken out. I'm gonna throw a little bit of the Capital City, well, not my Capital City, but this is my Dale seasoning. I'm thinking about using. Just throw some in there and give it a little bit of color. So I added my roux. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it and let it simmer. Let it simmer. And I'm gonna squeeze the lemon in a second. Okay. Again, rumbling real good. So that'll be done. Got my lemon. I'm just gonna squeeze. Didn't get all the seeds out, but that's fine. And we'll do it again. It's gonna be Cajun, so we'll squeeze the other half in there. All right, and we'll let it simmer. All right, so everything is cooking. Got it down on low to let it simmer. Same thing here. Some wings and a broth. I like broth, so that's probably not what my wife was gonna make, but all right, I am back. So this is what the lemon garlic chicken looks like. Lemon garlic Cajun, and it's a real nice. Let me see, it's a real nice broth. You know, broth for rice. I told him to make some rice. And that'll thicken up a little bit more. The stewed chicken is right here. My son's favorite. He loves stewed chicken. Got some with frozen spinach, of course. And I'm making some cornbread. Now, this is Martha White. I'm sorry I tore the thing out, but you can see Martha White. Where did it say Martha White at? No, I cut the damn thing off. It says sweet yellow. The last time we made it, it was good, but could have been a little bit sweeter. So I added my egg. And as you see here, we had some cornbread left over from a couple of days ago. So I mashed it up real good and put it in here. And some brown sugar. Add some brown sugar. And we're going to add the milk and we're going to get it popping. All right, be right back. All right. So I was going to use this because this came from my dad. He likes the natural, but it's full. So I'm going to go ahead and use the 1% milk. We know we use 1% here. So we don't play. We like to at least stay kind of healthy. It's still not the greatest, but you know, some of us don't do rice milk, almond milk, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get it popping. So I'm gonna do it with one hand. Pour my milk in. And, you know, I don't use a measuring cup. I do it by hand. I'll mix it all in there. Add a little bit more if I need to. I may end up having to add a little bit more to it. Okay. And remember, this is some cornbread that we had previously, so I just put it in there just to give it a little chunkiness. And we're gonna get a pan. We're gonna start panning it up. All right, and there it is. Mixed it up. Something like Jiffy. A little bit of brown sugar. For Martha White, it was egg and spray the pan. That is the finished product of the cornbread. Brown sugar cornbread. Brown sugar cornbread. So there you go. So dinner is done. Rice, spinach, lemon garlic Cajun wings, and stewed chicken.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
And Mima's jumping in.
And I'm having my share of all of this goodies. Come join.